Clifford's Tower is a hugely important site. It's played a central role in the history of York for nearly 1,000 years.
Within those walls, it holds all kinds of stories.
These buildings that we work with are touching history. Clifford's Tower is a quintessential example of that. It has an incredible history, from William the Conqueror's motte, his mound and his timber palisade, which was destroyed and then rebuilt. In the 13th century, we've got Henry III's great castle that he built, the stone bailey walls, and Clifford's Tower as we see it now. This is the remarkable genesis of this place.
What we're really trying to do is do justice to this amazing place, to tell those stories so much better.
Our opportunity to assist people's interpretation and at the same time to conserve this truly iconic monument really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
The improvements that we're planning to make to the tower are going to bring real benefits to the visitor. We're going to be taking people chronologically through some of the key moments in the history of the tower.
We talk about violent past, tragic past. You know, it's been brutal, it's had royal visitors and possibly even a royal inhabitant. We want to give this information in exciting and innovative ways in the tower. The visitor might not expect this, but as they move around the tower, we are going to give information through sound, so we can really help the visitor to hone into the atmosphere. We're going to pick 5 characters through history, from ordinary craftsmen to more wealthy people. That's going to tell some really interesting stories, some stories that people may not be aware of and know about yet. And we're going to do that through audio buried into benches that we're creating, which will sit into the lobes of the tower.
One of the stories we need to tell is the massacre of the Jewish population in 1190.
And it will be treated with a great deal of sensitivity. We've worked closely with the curators and the Jewish community to make sure that the stories that are told fully represent the memory and the history of that particular event.
What's been really great as we've been developing the project has been working with our local community and lots of local groups to understand a bit more about the kind of stories that would be interesting to them, what they'd like to see us do with Clifford's Tower. It will be amazing to go into the tower, explore those stories, hear those voices, wind your way up the staircases to get to the roof where you can then look out across the city and imagine what it looked like in the past. To do this, we need to make a number of improvements.
The improvements at Clifford's Tower will start at street level, which will help with access and also with people's appreciation of the significance of Clifford's Tower. There'll be a new paved area facing towards the Eye of York. There'll be some bench seating there. There'll actually be a small Piaggio down there where people can buy their tickets and buy a guidebook. There'll be a small model for people to appreciate the central place that Clifford's Tower had within York Castle itself. Up the steps leading to Clifford's Tower, which have always been a big challenge for many people, we're introducing handrails to either side. We've also got 3 new resting places which we're building, nestling into the motte, where people can stop off and sit down, have a rest, look out over the Eye of York. Once visitors get inside, people find it difficult to understand really what it is they're looking at. And our solution has been to design a timber deck supported on 4 very tall timber columns. And then from the underside of that timber deck, we've suspended a staircase and some walkways.
The preservation of the building for future generations is a huge priority. Stone repairs are being carried out by conservation masons whose mission is to actually conserve every piece of stone in situ, every piece of surface, everything.
The project that we're doing, we hope, will enable more people to get inside the tower, be able to increase capacity, we'll more than double it. But also we hope that the way we'll be telling the stories will also encourage more people to come in, discover the fascinating story of Clifford's Tower and York, and enjoy those amazing views.
Working on a historic building of this nature is really exciting and challenging, and something we love to do.
It's a joy, it's a journey of discovery.
Clifford's Tower is an iconic medieval building, great importance, but also really important to York.
We really hope that by the time we've finished the project, our local residents will be able to join with us in celebrating what we've done. We'll come and see what we've done, and then we'll want to keep on coming back and enjoying the tower.